Hello and welcome back to Sonic Adventure. There was a little artifact that dropped in an alleyway here. We gotta take it somewhere. The Mystic Ruins.
It's back to the Mystic Ruins.
An ice stone. Are we gonna evolve an Eevee into a Glaceon? Not that way. I mean, you can go that way too, but... Oh, now you can't go back. That's so funny.
Really?
Oh, no. Now it opens. Originally it said it only opened at night.
It's probably because we've already been there now.
We got a hall pass.
Man, the camera is being funny right now.
Ah, a new path is opened. Yar.
I love how it just opened
very
for
detailed
us.
rocks. So that's the spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the camera to move, but okay. We figured it out regardless.
Yeah, cameras have come a long way since this game came out in 1998. The things we take for granted now.
I guess you can't walk across that part.
The
key is floating.
Strangely enough, though, it seems like games have gotten more glitchy as time has passed.
I think it's just that they don't make games hardly like this anymore, except for, what, Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
And Ukulele. A Hat in Time. That's pretty much it.
Frozen, jump a couple of times, and you should be able to crack through.
Wait for me. Oh, there we go.
Nice. Nope.
I have to control myself off screen and kind of use the force to guide myself.
Hang on to the icicle and jump. You should be able to jump backwards, but don't hold on too long. You'll slip right off.
You'll slip right off.
Slip into the cold depths of Davy Jones' locker.
Aye.
Yar.
Whoa! Tails? Tails!
Missing in action.
Whoa, I just got the strangest, like, Metroid Prime vibe from this.
Yeah.
It's the music, so... There's a snow world in Metroid Prime, so... But I just love the, like, eerie music. Nope! Why do you keep jumping off?
I disappeared and then reappeared right behind you. If you let go of the control stick for too long, it just kind of like vanishes. So, while I was waiting for you to catch up.
You can't grab onto the icicles, can you?
I can't. But I can fly.
Be careful not to fall off.
Careful is not in my nature. Oh. Oh no.
I missed.
Big time. Oh, a gorilla!
Yar.
It's Donkey Kong.
Be as crock as they come, Donkey Croc.
See?
Oh, okay, it worked. Huh.
Yeah, I told you. I saw it in the first level we played together, Windy Valley.
Oh, man. Just brought down the thunder.
Alright, let's do this. Whoa. The camera is not playing any games right now.
It sure isn't. Oh, here we go.
Whoa! Uh-oh. It's time to use these epic snowboarding skills. Man, it's almost like this is foreshadowing something in Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic Riders.
Oh yeah, Sonic Riders.
And the Chaos Emerald stage for Sonic Advance.
There's a lot of snowboarding in Sonic, I guess, when you really think about it.
It really fits his personality, you know, the whole 90s cool vibe. But you know, it's interesting. I think this was the first Sonic game where Sonic had a voice.
Yeah.
And we have, this would be the voice of Sonic for many years to come, up until about 2005, where they changed it to his current voice actor. And then they got a different guy to play him in the movie for some reason. I don't know how that stuff works.
Well, I think usually they go for like actual or like, you know, movie actors as opposed to like game actors.
There must be like I guess a different, I don't know, a different different tone you take in the movies versus the games. But
well, typically if you're in a movie, you're probably like considered a better voice actor than like a video game. It's usually what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing.
Is that a shortcut I see?
Ooh. Because Metal Gear Solid did the same thing. They eventually replaced the main voice actor with like a movie star guy, and you know people didn't take it so well. So I don't know. I think
well, I think
it
that's
kind of gets
just
into
they
like
were
a character and a branding thing.
Yeah.
But what was interesting at this point is that this is a different voice actor from Sonic in the cartoon series, who is voiced by what is his name?
Jaleel White?
Yes. And that was a very famous iteration of Sonic's voice. The chili dog eating Sonic from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Jaleel White also played Urkel.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting how they cast and recast the voice, but this was definitely a different Sonic, a more cool Sonic, one that you could see snowboarding down a hill. All right, so we're back here in the Mystic Ruins. I wonder if it's a good time to check out the Chao Garden.
Perhaps. Ooh, it dead ends.
We did get a gorilla after all.
Oh, that's true.
Got to drop him off at home.
We have to.
So
how else is he going to protect our banana horde?
So you see that every time we've defeated a badnik, there's a little animal that we can save and take back with us. This is where all those mechanics come into play. We just take a little minecart ride, another Donkey Kong reference, into the Chao Garden.
Yeah! Run free, my animal friends.
So the animals
my best friend of all.
The animals will hang out here, and we also have little eggs that will hatch into Chao.
Yeah! He's adorable.
And if we move the animals close to the Chao, they'll start to act more like the animals and look more like them as well. So you can like raise their stats and get different attributes going with the Chao. And this little icon that you're seeing here is very interesting. So the Dreamcast controller had this port where the memory cards were a thing that you could take out of the controller and play like little mini games on it. And this was the first game to really take advantage of that feature. You could also I think in the GameCube version, definitely in the Sonic Adventure 2 GameCube version, you could connect them to the Game Boy Advance and transfer your Chao from one system to another. And that was such a big feature that it inspired Nintendo to do more with the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy connectivity. But I guess we'll have to come back when the eggs hatch to explore more of the Chao Garden.
I just always remember loving
tour
this.
For now.
I always loved this music track.
Oh, it's a great music track. And it's a nice little diversion from the main gameplay of the adventure. One of the big features of this game was to cram in as many different gameplay styles as they could with all the different characters. Now, we're not going to go to Station Square at the moment.
Oh.
I think we've got to... I think I saw a little red thing in the distance.
Oh, I thought it said to go... Or we were supposed to go back to Station Square now. Red thing in the distance?
Yeah.
Oh.
There
Tougher than the rest of them.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you?
No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now!
What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
Let's just see you take. Oh no. That's where that came from.
Oh no.
Give it your best shot.
Oh, I did. Is he done already?
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's funny because this style of boss battle was a lot easier in this game, and way too hard in Sonic Heroes.
Chaos Emeralds.
Eggman.
Uh-oh.
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy. You practically gave them to me.
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again!
Me? What about you?
Way to go, Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds. Chaos! These are for you, my friend.
Oh, he transformed again.
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
No slack for Sonic. It's time for a boss battle. Chaos 4. As denoted by the 4 Chaos Emeralds that he has. Hey, they started you off with 10 rings. That's nice of them.
Nice.
So thankfully we don't sink into the water immediately, but Sonic has an opportunity to jump again as soon as he touches it. Oh, got stuck with the lily pad. This game does have some collision detection issues where Sonic will kind of clip walls and edges, but, you know, all in the name of progress. I feel like a lot of the ideas in this game were a little ahead of its time and ahead of the current technology. The Dreamcast was the first of the generation that I was a part of, and that generation was GameCube, PS2, Xbox. The Dreamcast came a couple years before a lot of those came to market. You know, like I think GameCube didn't come until 2001, or even, you know, possibly late 2000s. This was on the market a full, like, 2 years ahead of some of those other systems. And it's really incredible what Sega was able to pull off with this game.
Quite incredible. Can never tell when he's gonna surface.
Alright, one more hit, and that should do it. Did you homing attack right after he flipped the lily pad?
Yeah,
That's so cool. I just love the homing attack in this game. It's this quick little jolt of speed that you can use to get around, or it can attack enemies. I gotta say, I just love the way that Sonic feels in this game.
yeah, he feels buttery smooth.
Butter's a good analogy, because sometimes it can be a little slippery to control him.
Come on, Chaos. There you go.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
You gotta stop rescheduling, Sonic.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier! but it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah!
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Now we can play with Knuckles. We're not going to, though. Onward with Sonic's adventure.
Sonic, wait here for a second. Sonic, hop in! Let's go!
Alright, we have taken control of the tornado. It's time to play Star Fox sort of minigame here.
That's it, Fox.
Trying to catch up to that egg carrier, which looks like it has a nose. Does it look like it have it has a nose to you as well? The front of the ship?
Eggman's ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Looks like it has a big, long nose.
Big old schnoz.
I don't understand the reticle. You can't, like,
I
aim
feel
it.
like it shoots more out of the center of the ship and not really the reticle. Doesn't seem to match up. I don't know. But I feel like this is the right sort of minigame to put inside of the story mode. It's not too hard. It's not demanding that you learn a bunch of new skills. It's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
And also a little retro callback. This is, of course, the ship that Sonic and Tails would take on their adventures in the Genesis days.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Alright, so far so good, and you're holding on to your health.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty simple
dodge
so
a little
far.
longer.
I don't know how Sonic's standing on the plane. It's like he's got glue on his shoes or something. Defies physics.
We did it!
Way
Hey.
to go, Tails!
The nostrils have opened.
Gesundheit. Oh, there you go. Now Sonic's hanging on. My boy.
It's a nice falling animation. Just running in
Tails?
place.
Tails! You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
I wonder.
Yeah, we're separated from Tails. What a shame.
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see!
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Alright, so now we can play with Amy, but we're not going to do that right now.
It's such a funny little. It's like, now you can play as Amy, but we're not going to. Not now.
Where do
Got
I need
other
to go?
business to attend to. We're gonna head
it's this
toward
way.
Twinkle Park.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, cute couples get in free! Let's go!
Amy! Wait! Oh, man! That girl is such a pain.
So here we are in Twinkle Park, and here's where the Dreamcast's lighting engine really shines. This looks so much better than the GameCube version. It's really kind of incredible. I just love this music here.
Ow!
Yeah, you're gonna want to watch out for the bumper cars. Don't get bumped, man. Look how Sonic just took it. That's kind of cool. A bumper car racetrack. There's an idea.
There's an idea. That's the stuff. Ah! They're everywhere.
Yeah, the sound effects are kind of funny. Oh man, you barely made that. Gotta carry more speed, man. Oh, listen to the sound effect. Woohoo! Woohoo! I want to put a lot of this stuff on like a soundboard to just use at my disposal every time I hit a button. Oh no!
Oh no.
Or woohoo! There's a lot of great sound bites in this game. This game is probably one of the first games to feature like a fully voiced cast. There wasn't very many games that had voice actors back in this time, and it was really. That's why I say I feel like this game was the start of a lot of trends. And nowadays, there's so many third-person action games with the cinematic flair that you're like, man, this is kind of where it started.
This is kind of where it started. Oh. Starlight Carnival, man.
It's the OG Starlight Carnival.
Oh, bowling. Yeah. Strike.
Oh man! And if you jump in the crown, you'll get to battle some Kremlings for a coin, or I forgot what you earned in those.
You get a crown.
Oh, okay.
It's literally the battle crown. Donkey Kong 64.
I missed that game. Speaking of good late '90s games,
Yeah.
I think you just had to hit the top of him.
No, it's like when he turns. Oh, I thought it was when he turns small.
Hey, look, it's the spiders from Mario 64. But they've been robotified.
Robotified. They still get a strike somehow?
I think so.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh yeah, watch out. They're gonna chuck bombs at you while you're just collecting rings.
No, they're not.
Well, this is a terrifying little carousel.
Alright, let's
Are you
see.
so close to life? There you go. That's it, Fox.
That's it. Fox.
Yeah, I just really like this level theme. So many games just kind of, jump from like, oh, this is grass world and this is desert world and so on. And I just really like how it seems like Sonic games really take a lot of thought in consideration, like what sort of areas you're running around in.
What, found a different path.
Oh,
And,
oh no,
camera.
we jumped into a wall there too.
No, I there was an opening there. I just, like, when the camera rotated, I couldn't figure out where I was.
Well, here's the other route.
The expert route.
And I appreciate how they do that. It gives you a little extra incentive to replay the level.
Oh, man. The
well,
homing
now-
attack does that sometimes.
Now you can take the other route. Yeah, I think what
Now I'm
happened
gonna
there
go up here again.
is instead of, if it doesn't home on, and instead you're kind of just doing it into the ground, then he'll pick up and start running there. But you'll still move through the capsule because you can walk through them.
See, this is what I was trying to do before, and then that happens. Man, it almost happened again. Oh, and then it just takes you back up here.
Yeah.
Nice. Since the end is near, and it is.
Yeah, I like how they bring back those capsules from the old Sonic games.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah, not bad.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
And with that, that is where the journey will end for now. Join us next time as we continue searching for Amy in Sonic Adventure.